Matt Damon says he turned down starring in Avatar along with 10% of the profits. The Jason Bourne star quipped during an event at the Cannes Film Festival, "You'll never meet an actor who turned down more money." Hello there viewers, welcome back to yet another video on our channel. Today, we'll look into the reason why Matt Damon turned down the lead role in Avatar. So stay tuned and let's get into it right now. Matt Damon was previously named one of the highest grossing actors of all time by Forbes magazine. However, Damon revealed he also turned down the biggest payday of his entire career when he rejected a role in Avatar. Avatar made a whopping $2.87 billion or £2.5 billion at the box office, which earned it the position as the highest grossing movie in film history at the time, shoving Titanic off the top spot. The Bourne Identity star is a Hollywood icon, but some may argue that turning down Avatar was a bad business move for his bank account. Matt Damon turned down a lead role in Avatar. Damon, who won an Academy Award for his screenplay work on Good Will Hunting, decided to turn down James Cameron's colossal paycheck. Cameron then went on to cast Sam Worthington in the leading role, who also reprised the role of Jack Sully in its sequel, Avatar: The Way of Water. Matt reportedly told journalists at the Cannes Film Festival that he turned down the role as he was in the middle of shooting another movie series, the Bourne franchise. As per Deadline, he told the masterclass at the Cannes Film Festival that he couldn't take on another big role. Therefore, he made the moral decision not to leave the Jason Bourne franchise. Avatar would have garnered Matt Damon a colossal paycheck. This was a massive offer to decline, as Matt Damon missed out on $600 million or £554 million by rejecting the role. This is because in the contract, Cameron offered him 10% of the movie's earnings. Damon explained to the masterclass audience, "I was offered a little movie called Avatar. James Cameron offered me 10% of it. I will go down in history. You'll never meet another actor who turned down more money." The Martian star recalled telling fellow actor John Krasinski the story of him turning down Avatar. Damon told the audience in Cannes that John hilariously replied, "Nothing would be different in your life if you had done Avatar, except you and I would be having this conversation in space." During an interview with BBC Radio's Chris Evans, the former host told the actor exactly how much money he missed out on. Despite Damon pleading with him to keep it to yourself, as he didn't want to hear it, Evans ignored him and proceeded to drop the bombshell figure. Matt was gobsmacked by the amount, and when Evans explained the earnings were pre-tax, Damon remarked, "Stop it, no way, are you serious?" Before we get into more of this exciting goodness, do be sure to show your love and support by giving this video a big thumbs up and subscribing to our channel if you haven't done so yet. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest goings on. Now let's get back to what we were talking about. Damon passed on the chance to work with Idol. Besides the money, there's one thing that Matt Damon is still kicking himself over. By turning down the Avatar job offer, he was also giving up on the chance to work with James Cameron. Damon told in a 2019 interview with British GQ, "Jim Cameron offered me Avatar, and when he offered it to me, he goes, 'Now listen, I don't need anybody. I don't need a name for this, a named actor. If you don't take this, I'm going to find an unknown actor and give it to him because the movie doesn't really need you. But if you take the part, I'll give you 10%. He also revealed in the same interview while having a conversation with Christian Bale, "I didn't realize that. I realized in having to say no that I was probably passing on the chance to ever work with him." Damon continued, "So that sucked, and that's still brutal." Cameron's reaction to Matt Damon's big reveal. James Cameron has to laugh when it comes to Matt Damon turning down a role in Avatar. Damon went viral in 2021 after he revealed at the Cannes Film Festival that Cameron not only courted him to star in the 2009 epic, but also offered him a deal in which Damon would get 10% of the film's box office profits. Avatar went on to gross over $2 billion worldwide and become the highest grossing movie of all time, which would have earned Damon a north of $250 million. Cameron was asked about Damon's decision during a recent interview with BBC Radio to mark the release of Avatar: The Way of Water. The director immediately laughed when Damon's name got brought up. Cameron said, "He's beating himself up over this, and I really think you know. Matt, you're kind of like one of the biggest movie stars in the world. Get over it." but he had to do another Bourne film, which was on his runway, and there was nothing we could do about that, so he had to regretfully decline. When pitched the idea of Damon having a cameo in a future Avatar sequel, Cameron responded, "Must do it. We have to do it so the world is in equilibrium again." But he doesn't get 10%. Vote that. Damon said at Cannes that he turned down Avatar because he had already committed to finishing up his Bourne action trilogy with actor Paul Greengrass. While rejecting Avatar turned out not to be the best financial decision, Damon maintained that it was the right moral decision.